or that rather tells you, okay, how does that work with you?
Okay. When it comes to me, I would say that I like the few, not the more. I like the
Few,
ones
okay,
that
so
we feel, yes. The
the
ones that
fewer
we
the better
feel,
for you.
yes, yes, yes.
Okay, when you say few, do you have a number? Do you eh,
Is that
what is, yeah, is there a limit of few? Yeah, what?
Yes. Um, 2 or 3, I'm okay. But those ones
Oh,
with 10, 15, 20, nah, I'm not ready for. I'm not ready for those toxic relationship that they went through. I'm not ready for.
why are you assuming they were in toxic relationships? They could have been in 10, 15, but it just did not work. It might not necessarily have been toxic.
So I would say that why 10? The question is why 10? Why will you go through 10 relationships? Like
Ah,
maybe there is something with you that you are picking up from all those past relationships. You are carrying it along. So I'm not ready for that,
ah,
basically.
no, but if it's 10, it could be 10, true, like you're saying, but the problem could have been the guys the person was with, not necessarily the problem coming from the lady. What do you think
Yes,
about
but
that?
there are things that the lady might pick from those relationships. Um, should I say
Mhm.
traumas, like
Okay.
those, you know how those toxic relationship can get to. So
Again,
they
it might not have been toxic.
yeah, but those trauma that they will go through, they will by almost pick certain things, and
Okay.
they will somehow project that also to the new one. Yeah,
Okay.
it
Okay.
might not be 100%, but 30, 40, they will project those things.
That's a fair point. Then I have a follow-up question. Don't you think there could be a situation where someone has just been in one relationship but is carrying more trauma into the new one as compared to someone who has been in maybe three, four, and has gotten to a point where she doesn't really care about a lot of things. You get what I mean? So
Yeah.
there might be someone who has just been in one, but the kind of baggage the person will bring into the new one might be more than the more experienced one. What do you think about that?
Okay, so I will say that with that, I may have certain control over the relationship.
I don't
When
get
it
it.
comes to the one,
the one?
yes. When it comes to the one, I will
Okay.
have some form of control over the relationship.
Why?
Why?
Um, with the ones with those 10,
Mm-hmm.
there are things that maybe I won't be able to control because
Like
they
what?
have gone through. Okay, so as I said, like even if it's not toxic, but there are some form of everything that every relationship pick something out of it. So
Okay.
whether the good ones or the bad ones, like you've picked something out of the relationship.
Okay, I
So
want to ask a
um,
question.
yes, so I am not um, ready for any form of like I'm not ready to go through those trauma with the person again. Like
Okay.
Okay, so what if the one who has been in, like, let's say 10 has the reason why those relationships broke up was because the person has set certain boundaries,
mhm.
and so when she sees that the people she's in a relationship are trying to break that boundaries, then she decides that I'm done with you. Because there are people like that. The moment they, like you say, you see one or two signs, you just break it off. So what if that is the reason, and not because someone has traumatized them? They quit
Um,
because they have set their boundaries, so you cannot break their boundaries. They will just quit.
okay, so if the person has set a boundary, like I have to know those boundaries. So so that I will know how to like I will
But you
know how
might not
But
have
to
the
the person has been
opportunity
in
to.
10 relationships
So you would
and
have cut the person off
has
even
broken
before
off
trying to
because
approach.
of that.
You get it. You
Yeah.
might not even have the opportunity to question the person because I mean the moment you hear 10, you shut.
Because
Yeah.
you can have somebody who has been in just a single relationship, and the sort of toxicity or the experience that the person has had is so bad
Yeah.
that is the person might be irreparable, and you might have someone who doesn't take nonsense, so because of that the person like
Gets out
is ready to
easily.
quit,
Yeah.
and so because of that you are judging the person that, oh, this person has been intense.
So okay, so I would
Mm.
say that still my question is why 10? Like why 10? If you know that you are going in for a relationship and you see in every relationship there are rules.
Okay.
Yes. So if you see that from the beginning you set the rules and your partner is kind of like misbehaving here and there,
Yeah.
you have to cut it off. It shouldn't
Yes,
it
and so
shouldn't turn
That's
maybe
what
into
she
a
has
he
done.
relationship.
did so
That's exactly why
every time
she's
and
in
got 10.
pain.
Then I would say that is not a relationship, but in a talking stage, that is fine.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. I get
If
what
in a
you
talking
mean.
stage, it shouldn't
Okay,
turn into a relationship. Yes.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
But some
So
actually will not. Some people will not break those boundaries. Will not try to break those boundaries
during the talking stage,
until they are in a relationship with you. So, how would you know? Because you get to experience some people's real character after you get
after
into it.
some time,
Yeah.
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 Okay, so I mean, I'll give it to you. So all you're saying is that if it's at that very early stage, then that is not really a
A
relationship as
relationship.
you
Yeah.
consider it. But like serious, someone you don't think someone should end up being in like 10 different relationships, then there
Yeah.
is a problem. Okay, that's
Yeah.
I mean, that's fair. Do you think, and this question might sound silly, but do you think that the same rule should apply to men? So if you, for example, have been in more than right now, your limit is two, right? You're saying that someone has been in two or three, it's fine. If you, for example, have been in 4, 5, does that necessarily make you a bad person? Yeah, I know,
I
I
would say
know.
so I would say that um okay, men, when it comes to
Mhm.
difference between men and women,
Okay,
men sometimes goes into a relationship without any feeling, but ladies
okay.
do. Like ladies are emotionally beings,
Oh,
so
okay,
ladies will go into a relationship with their emotions, but
okay,
men, it will take a while before they bring those emotions. So
okay.
um with
Okay, so what's the number? What's the cutoff for men in your, I mean, as per your, I mean, standards or your thinking?
okay, so I can't tell. It depend on a lady also. Like
Oh no, but you gave a rough number for ladies, so give us a
yes,
rough number for men as well.
that one is my me personally. It's
So
me
you see, you are being
personally. So
biased.
Oh
me
You are
God.
being biased. I
Yeah,
think
so
it's me personally. So yeah.
I mean, don't you think it should be a fair number between both?
Yes,
but then he
yes,
said
but
something. Is
Okay,
it you're also a man? So
yeah.
is it really true that men enter relationships without any emotional ties?
I don't think so. I think that it really depends on who exactly is getting into the relationship, especially for people who just jump from one lady to the other, then that would be valid. But for someone who is really serious about life and
yeah,
serious about relationships, when the person is making a choice, it is with, I mean, his whole being, right? So it's not necessarily true that people go into, there are people who just make light of relationships, right? Just jump from lady to lady. And of course, that's a big problem. That's not I think that shouldn't be the foundation of our hypothesis, right? So, yeah. So, I think that to be fair, you should give the men and women the same yardstick, right? So, if you think four is too many, one too many for ladies, then four should also be too many for guys. Do you agree?
Yeah.
You agree?
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
This agreement is
Yeah,
not
the
fair.
agreement doesn't
It's
really
not fair.
feel. It
You are
doesn't.
forcing it on him.
It doesn't feel like you really agree, but I mean, okay. Now, do you agree with this assertion that when people go through different situations in life, different experiences, they come out more matured and are able to handle themselves better? Do you agree generally with that
Yes.
assertion?
Yeah. Yes.
You think so? Okay. Now coming back into the context of marriage, sorry, relationships. Do you think that when people have been in, I know you mentioned they come with all sorts of trauma and all, but do you agree that if, for example, someone has been in a relationship with five men and for some reason they all didn't work, that person is a better person when it comes to relationship and they know how to handle men better? Do you think so?
I think it depends on the individual.
Okay.
Yes.
So,
So
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 mhm,
let's assume a lady
mhm,
is has dated five men, and
okay,
um the men are saying one thing about the lady, then there is
okay,
a problem.
okay.
Yes. So the lady should work on that to be able to stay with the man.
I have a question. Let's say the lady has been in a relationship with five men, like you said, and they all wanted to sleep with the lady, and the lady says no because she would only sleep with someone she's married to. The men are actually saying the same thing about the lady, but why should the lady work
No,
on work on herself?
this is a valid no.
Okay, yeah, but you wouldn't till you engage the person, you wouldn't
Yes,
really know
you will know.
the reason she said no and whether they are valid or not, right? So
Yes.
don't you think it's only fair to give the person a chance?
Yes, you that is why the talking stage is there, like as you are talking to the person, you know all this kind of things.
How long does your talking stage usually last?
Ooh, it, it depends on the
No,
individual. So
I
it
mean, why
depends on
does
the
it depend on?
individual. Okay, so I would say that it depends. So if um I see a lot of qualities that I want,
Okay,
um it won't take long. But
okay,
if there are like mood swing, like turn off
okay,
back and forth, like it will take
okay,
a while. Like if you don't take
okay,
a crowd, 1 year crowd, you can't really.
okay. So how do you get to know what the person brings? Is it just through phone calls, like meeting outside? Like, how do you really get to pick out those signals?
Okay, so through phone calls and meeting with the person, like
Okay.
going out on a play day or something. Yes.
Oh,
So,
what's a play day?
oh, like the way people have been going out on this
Okay.
kind of car racing thing and going to.
Oh, like you go karting and stuff?
Yes, yes, yes,
Oh, that's called play day. Okay. Thanks for the education. So you go out to play, right? Okay. Yeah, that's
yeah.
fine. Okay.
Yeah.
So so as you go, what you listen to what the person says, you see how
Yes,
the
you are
person
paying attention to
eats.
everything. Yeah.
But
No,
don't you
yes.
think okay, don't you think sometimes you see someone who is so beautiful, okay, someone you really attracted to, you will tend to play down those things.
I would say that beauty is there, but not, you don't have to focus on the beauty all the time. Like beauty can deceive you. Maybe
Oh,
you've seen a lady that is very
okay.
beautiful, but the character is not, it's not good.
But how
And
are you able to judge character by just going out on a play? Do
To
you
okay, so
go have fun.
you visit them at home? Do you see how they interact with their parents or like people close to them? Like, do you? Because sometimes you might not see some of these manifestations by just going out.
Exactly.
But then when you see the way they interact with people around them and all that, you get to know them better. Some
yeah,
like if you want a woman who can cook, how will you know if the lady can cook? If you don't visit the home and see
yeah,
the person
yeah,
actually cooking one of the days you go there
yeah,
has cooked. You get it? Yeah, so you wouldn't know. You might see the person looking because they're actually very nice looking women. Sometimes you even meet them at church, like really
yeah.
nice, and but when it comes to home chores, no, 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 they don't want it. So sometimes you need to go to their homes and see how they also do their is it home economic stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But how long does it usually take you before you visit the person's home? Usually, I mean.
Maybe a month or two.
Oh, okay, that's
Like
quick.
yes,
Like,
a month or two.
okay,
Like you just visit once, then you see, you as personally, when I go
okay,
to a ladies, like someone that I'm interested in,
okay,
um as I get to that person's house, I'm paying attention to everything, like the surroundings, like how they
ah.
relate to their parents.
But
Um,
sometimes the surrounding is not their fault. Like
yes,
if they
yes,
are
yes,
in
I
a
understand.
neighborhood that is some
Yes,
way, and but sometimes there is nothing you can do about it. How do you judge
yes.
them based on that?
Oh, I'm not judging them based, but like how
Yeah.
they
They
behave
tidy up
towards
or
their
something.
parents and how they do
No,
things.
but I don't think sometimes I mean the parents are always at home, so you might go there and there is no parent at home. How do you see the interaction with the
But
parents?
if I'm going there, like I'll make sure like their parents are
You
at
want to
the house.
meet their parents.
Oh, why 1 month you go and see the parents already?
Oh no, like just to say hi or something, not
Ah,
basically
say hi
introducing
as
myself.
who? Who are
Not,
you?
oh, I'm just a friend.
Okay,
Yes, not
okay,
basically introducing myself that I'm dating this person or not. No,
okay,
just a friend. Yes,
okay.
and
You
I'm
understand
just
that?
passing through, so I just want to say hi.
I think those times,
Yeah,
those times you don't really call anyone. You can just go past somebody's home and
yeah,
say, "Oh, I was passing by," but now you have
Yeah,
to call the person
yeah.
to prepare for you.
exactly.
Yes,
And
it's hard that I can like make everything look
exactly.
okay by the time you are in.
But you think?
But
Go ahead.
sometimes I intentionally go there if I know
Okay,
that this is the particular time you'll be at home. I'll intentionally pass through. I'll say that,
okay.
oh, I was blah blah blah, and I'm just passing through. But I won't tell you that I'm I'm coming there. As
I
in,
have a
I
quick
won't do
question.
that.
So, at the point you are doing all this, is the person also interested in you? Like, is it a mutual feeling,
Yeah,
or
definitely.
it is?
Yes.
Okay. So if it is, don't you think me, for example, if there is someone I'm so interested in and the person is coming to my house, how do you think I'll just leave the surroundings as it is always? I'll go try clean up, make it nice. Even if I'm always in the boxing ring with my parents, that day I'll decide to retire from boxing. I will not be so. How do you expect that people would actually be themselves just because you are there?
Okay, so I'll say that as time goes on, that like you are like in the talking stage, as time goes on, there are certain things
Yeah.
like you will hear through phone
Okay.
call, or like you hear them,
Yeah.
because
Okay.
some characters you can't wherever you go, like
Okay.
you by all means like bring those characters out. So like
Okay.
I'll be paying attention very, very well to certain things.
So that's where the problem is. Okay, so if people really take their time, like you're saying, okay, go visit, phone calls, blah blah blah, to get to know someone, by the time you really getting to know the person, it might be what, a year or more. So how do people end up skipping from relationship to relationship so
First,
fast?
someone can just break up in the following week.
Yeah, exactly. Because really,
Going out already.
if you are really studying someone, it takes a lot of time. To know someone's character, I mean, it might even take decades.
Even married people
Yeah,
still discover new
exactly. So
stuff about it.
how are you able to manage like less than 1 year scapegoat, less than 1 year scapegoat? How does that work? Yeah, you can talk for your fellow Gen Zs. It's not just directed to you, but you are their spokesperson.
For that one, like I don't know how I don't know what to say though, but
Okay.
No, I think that maybe sometimes the people are queued up, right? So
You?
yeah.
How?
So I am going out with this person, but I have a potential. They have somebody
Oh,
on
okay.
standby
You
that
have another.
if this one doesn't work,
Then you quickly
so that
switch.
is why
They quickly switch.
they're able to switch
yeah.
quickly because maybe they have somebody on standby who says that. So if this relationship doesn't work, me, I'm here. I'm always there for you.
Okay.
So I guess that's it. And someone says that once you are not married to the person, you are still single. I know some of this
Do you agree to that?
this relationship, whatever. I have been
What?
advising. Don't let your is it your
Yeah.
current boyfriend prevent you from marrying your future husband.
Yeah.
Nowadays, that's what's
So
so people are like they are here, but they are watching out just in case this one doesn't work. I have a plan B, like you make a plan A and B.
so quick one. When you are trying to talk to someone like person A or lady A, do you make room to also be talking to lady
We have
B
a backup plan.
I mean in your experience, Sammy?
I'm not that kind of person. Like I don't have the strength for that. So I
Oh,
better
okay.
pay attention to one. If it doesn't
Okay.
work,
Then you move on to the other. Do you think you would agree to a lady you are talking to also be talking to other people? Just
if they want
because
to,
you
if they want to find, like if they want to
oh,
find, because
so you would be fine to know you are in a rat race?
no, not really. But if I find out that this is what you are doing, then I have to let you go.
Ah,
Like
but you said if they want fine.
But
yes,
Yeah,
they are in a talking stage, right?
correct.
yes,
So talking stage is not relationship.
Yeah, so they should
yes,
be able to
So
talk to
I think
anyone.
that they should just like you are saying dating, you try and
yeah.
then see the best one
But
first.
Sami is saying no, you
And then
can't be talking to other people.
you pick which one you feel that's when you are now serious.
But even me, if you are talking to me, you shouldn't be talking to other people. Why are you talking to other people?
Talking to you, talking to other like it's
Yeah, yeah.
friendship, isn't it friendship?
What is friendship? Friendship with like at that point you trying to study each other, but there is a goal you are
Behind,
looking at.
yes,
If it works, right?
yes.
Why are you going to explore multiple people to
This is talking. You are
yes.
no, I don't think if it's
Ah,
relationship, fine.
hold on.
But I am trying
Mm-hmm.
to now get
Next time
to
I want to put my phone
know
like
people. Maybe we might have
phone
a
on charge.
different.
I'm putting the charger in, so I'm
Oh,
taking
no
a
problem.
charger.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah,
maybe
sure.
we have different
Yeah.
opinions about the talking stage.
Yeah. Okay.
This is somebody you are going out with, right? You're at a
Correct.
stage where you are looking for a potential partner,
Correct.
right? And you
Yeah.
have usually around the time that you are talking, you might even have 5 or 6 potential people that might be around. You're all telling you they are interested. Don't you want to get to know each of them and know who is right?
It's fine. It's
Who you want to be with?
it's correct. It's good. What I'm saying is that if you are talking to me, you shouldn't be talking to anyone.
This weird.
That's yes.
I
That's
don't agree with you.
oh yeah. You don't need to agree with me. But the thing is okay.
I want to know who the best,
This is correct.
to pick the best amongst.
Correct.
Yeah.
This is what I really think. You can't truly have the time to study someone when there are other people lurking. That's what I think. Because see, now you're saying I want to know the best. What actually happens is that some foolish boy will just go in, maybe buy you 1 or 2 things,
Yeah.
and in your mind, oh, this is the best. You would not actually have the time and attention to get to know someone when there are other people like him. And so yes, people would say, oh,
So if you get to know, for me, you have your standards, you know what you want,
yeah,
right? Then you have maybe about 3 people who are potential or whatever.
yes,
You get to know them,
yes,
and then you know that okay, these people are just
correct.
2 of them. You eliminate them.
How
2 of
do
them
you
are just
eliminate
waste of
them?
time.
How do you eliminate them?
You get to know that
How-
this is not what I want.
And
this is not what-
how
this is
long
what I-
how long is it going to take you to know them, to get to know
It
them?
depends on the amount of attention you give to
So
them.
so like we were saying, if it's 1 year to really know someone, you're going to keep all of them looking for
No,
1
by
year.
1 year is too long. Maybe within a short
Yeah,
time that you communicate with them, you are able to know, maybe at least you know who you are attached to. Then you continue in that.
exactly. So really, you've answered the question. The reality is that there is one you now you are, so you are just wasting people's time.
Yeah, so then you tell the others that I'm concentrating somewhere.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
in reality, see, if 5 people are trying to speak to a lady, behind the lady's head, she already knows who she's really
Yeah.
drawn to. You are just wasting people's children's time. You say that you are what,
Yeah,
talking
it's
to
true.
or to know them. How do you know people when you are distracted? This one is how do you get to know people?
Yeah.
Me,
Yeah, but
if you are,
the initial
if you are talking
stage,
to me, you
when
can't
you are
talk
ready
to
to go
anyone.
out,
You can't
because
talk to.
initial stage when you are ready to go out,
Uh-huh.
so around that time, a lot of people will come around. And then
Yes,
is that
in your head, unless ladies are confused beings, which I don't think. Unless they are confused in your head, you know that this one will be the best too. It's just like interviewing.
How do you know the person?
Hold on.
Interact with the person.
Hold on. In fact, usually people use this analogy and say that it's like interviewing for a job, right?
Don't you interview everyone?
Exactly. Hold on. Let me. I brought the situation. Let me finish. It's like you are interviewing for a job.
Mhm.
So you speak to them and see who would want to give you an offer, blah, blah, blah. The truth is that amongst all the companies you are interviewing with, there is one you really put up there.
Yeah.
So you are only going in and interviewing with the other one so that just in case that one doesn't work, you have a backup plan.
What I was telling.
So
That was exactly what I was telling.
exactly. So actually, for the lady, even if there are 10 people, there is one that is the main one she is targeting. It's only when it doesn't work, then she will say, "Oh, I was only studying you. I was only." How do you waste people's time?
And so, like you said, you have ranked the companies you want.
Exactly.
Yeah, all of them might not be that, like you have one person you want, but
Uh-huh.
the others might not be that like bad. There are also people you can consider being with,
exactly.
right?
But the reality
So
is that
I
you
want
know
this.
who you
I
want.
know this one is my preference.
Uh-huh.
That is why I was saying that the
Uh-huh.
reason why some of them move on quickly is that
Uh-huh.
they probably have a second preference who is like almost perfect
Exactly.
for them. So
Yes.
they have that person there. That
Yeah.
is why they are able to. It's not like they didn't have any plan B or something.
So
That is why they move on quickly.
So, in effect, it is having that backup plan that doesn't get you dedicated to knowing that person who is around. How do you waste people's time like that? So, anyway, on that time wasting notes, we draw down the curtain on today's episode of Dear Man. If you are there and you are talking to people, don't be talking to. Okay, you can talk to multiple people if you like. Whatever happens is your choice. I don't care. I'm closing the event. Okay, so thanks so much, Sammy, for your time. And thank you all, viewers, for joining us on today's episode of Dear Man. We'll come your way again next week with yet another episode. Always remember that you can't be talking to multiple people at the same time and make a good decision. Thanks, cheers, and bye for now. If Sammy doesn't take us off, we'll still be here. So he's trying to look for the
I'm
button
trying to connect.
to take us off. Yeah, exactly. Doing multiple things at the same time.
Multitasking.
Yeah, multi tasking. Oh, Sammy has not taken us off. We're still here.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. You see, this is what happens when you are talking to multiple people. Like you are doing, you can't even have time and focus.
Master of none.
Exactly. Yes. So please, if you're a guy out there, don't accept that thing. Ladies should be talking to multiple people. For what? If I am talking to you, focus and listen to me and let's talk. If you think that it wouldn't work, then go and figure out you talk to which multiple people.